Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, yippee! And it is the 19th of June. This week's spelling test is going to be slightly different to our other spelling tests, simply because you've only had 2 days to study your work. So I thought, let me give you a little bit extra help just to make sure that you get your words correct. All right, so our first 12 words, which are the words that you should have learned, but you only had 2 days to learn them, we will be doing in a multiple choice format. That means that you will get 4 choices for how to spell the word. I will put the 4 choices on the screen. You just have to choose the right spelling and write that one down. Okay, so get ready, get a nice sharp pencil. Let's get started. All right, so you've got your English book there. You turn to the back of your English book, please. And let's write, first draw your cats down the side. We will use probably the whole page, so draw your cats all the way down the page. Then write the date and heading. You can see I've done it on my page, 19 June 2020, spelling test E sound. Press pause while you get all that ready, and then we will begin. Right, so our 12 words, which are the words that you've learnt, but I am going to give it to you in multiple choice today, which means that you will have 4 choices of how to spell the word. So if you've learnt them and you know them well, it'll be quick and easy. If you're not too sure, it will be able to help you because you should be able to spot the word that looks correct. Okay, so these 12 words we write down the margin next to the cats in the usual way. Right, word number 1. Let's get started. Word number 1, seen. I have seen the lions under the tree. Or I have seen the artwork in the foyer. I have seen my mom and dad. How do you spell that word seen? So choose which word there you think is correct and write it down in your book. So you're just writing one word down, the correct spelling of seen. Okay, let's do number 2. Meet. Would you like to meet me for dinner? Okay, this is not the meat that we eat, boys and girls. This is I am going to meet you under the tree. So how do you spell that meet? Choose out of those 4 words which is the correct one. Write it down. Number 3, sweet. The child was very sweet. How do you spell sweet? Look at the words and make the correct choice. Write it down under meat. Okay, so you've done your first 3 words, one underneath each other in your English book. Let's do the next 3. The word is queen. What is the correct spelling of queen? Write it down. Number 5, cheek. My cheek is red. Cheek. How do you spell cheek? Write it down. Number 6, sleep. I love to sleep for many hours. Sleep. Choose the correct spelling and write it down. Okay, number 7, street. The street was dark. Street. What is the correct spelling of street? Number 8, cheese. I love to eat cheese, especially on a sandwich. Cheese. Number 9, preen. Preen. The bird preens itself to impress the other birds. Preen. What is the correct spelling of preen? Okay, number 10, keep. Keep your eyes open and on the road when you are driving. Keep. What is the correct spelling of keep? Next word, been. Been. Where have you been? This is not the bean that you eat, boys and girls. It is, I have been to the tuck shop. That kind of bean. And the last word, green. The grass is green. Choose the correct spelling of green. Okay, I'm going to read the words to you again, so make sure that you have spelt the word correctly. The first word was seen, then meet, sweet, queen, cheek, sleep, street, cheese, preen, keep, bean, and finally green. Okay, so those are the words that you have learnt. Let's move on to the unseen words now, the words that you have not learnt. Right, so the unseen words, remember, you fold your page and down the right-hand side where the fold is, that's where you're going to write your 6 unseen words. Are you ready? Let's go. First one, beef. I ate beef stew for dinner. Beef. Next word, sweep. Please sweep up the dust. Sweep. Third word, feeling. I am feeling happy today. Feeling. Greed. You must not have greed in your heart. Greed. Number 5, knee. I fell and hurt my knee. Knee. And finally, 3. 3 comes after 2. 3. 3. Okay, get ready for your sentences now. Remember, your sentences go underneath your 12 words, right at the bottom. Okay, here we go. Sentence number 1. Please, can I have some cheese? Please, can I have some cheese? Please, can I have some cheese? Number 2, I had a feast of sweets. I had a feast of sweets. I had a feast of sweets. Number 3, the Queen does not like the heat. The Queen does not like the heat. The Queen does not like the heat. Let me read those sentences again. Make sure you have everything that you need to make a sentence, and make sure that you have every word that I say. First sentence, please can I have some cheese? Number 2, I had a feast of sweets. Number 3, the Queen does not like the heat. Right, that wraps up your spelling test for this week, boys and girls. I hope that you've done your best and you've written beautifully. Have a really fantastic weekend. Goodbye.